Did you know the Hebrew Bible is originally written in Yoruba language? I recently realized that the Hebrew text rooted in the Paleo can be accurately read and understood in ancient Yoruba language, despite assuming the language had been replaced by foreign languages. I now realize the biblical language remains unchanged. The first word used in the Bible is bereshit. Note that these are solely consonants lacking vowels. Just as pronouncing B, Q, L, P, M as be kwa li pem, it doesn't work this way at all, which is what we see today in the Middle East. In bereshit, note that there is no H, yet King James understood it as in the beginning. And this is due to the historical fact that the Bible was initially translated into Greek, explained by 72 Hebrews, as early as 3rd century BC, influencing subsequent translations including English. The ancient Yoruba language affirms the English translation and properly does justice to the Hebrew text. So let's find out how true this is. So these consonants, B, R, S, Y, T in Yoruba is as follows.
Ibere ti.
Note that B and S were pronounced with the sound E, which means the, similar to this. The Hebrew didn't add this because the vowel I executes it already. So this sound means the beginning, while this shin, according to the pronunciation provided, means of the making or the working. The yod means of this, and tai means which. The next one, B-R-A.
Iburo.
This sound means to pack something with a bowl or with the palm of the hand, while this is to fill up. All these explains the process of creating or making, gathering materials together, to build, etc., till the shape of the object is achieved. So it means to create in English. Next, we have Alhym, commonly called Elohim. The ancient Hebrew explanation of this letters was translated by the Greeks as God, which is why it is now universally rendered as God, making its original significance elusive. Despite extensive searches in videos for an explanation, all gave what they believe it to be. So interpretations remain speculative amongst them. In Yoruba, this is and each letter signifies the following: the owner or the master. El forms the basis of many names in the Bible. This naming tradition remains prevalent among the Yorubas today, reflected in names like Olufunmi, Ireoluwa, Oludayi, Tolu, Olushola. Notably, even the renowned Afrobeat singer Burna Boy adopts the name Oluwa Burna. Now we know El doesn't mean God in Hebrew. There is no word for God in Yoruba, and for Hebrew or Yoruba is a verb-based language. The next letter on the consonants means the, followed by life. This represents to mold, build, made, also used for people, in the sense that it took time for them to multiply, procreating until they became numerous. So together, this consonants means the owner of the life that was built. Next we have A and T.
Eiti.
The Bible didn't translate it possibly because the Greek found it challenging for the arrangement they aimed at. But fortunately, it is a frequent word used in Yoruba, meaning of which, in this context. Next, H-shu sound, M-Y-M. This shan means sprinkled, while this means water, life, built, understood scientifically as the sky. Next we have W-A-T. Owun in Yoruba is a reference to what was mentioned earlier. So together it means the sky and. Finally, we have H-A-R-T-S. On this context, this means the top. Regarding the Hebrew letter tzade, it resembles a man lying on the ground. In Yoruba, the word tsun signifies lying down or sleep, while tsa means to spread a thing. Thus, these consonants in Yoruba may symbolize the top of a spread-out surface. Another significant Yoruba term is oritsun, meaning origin or source, which correlates with the concept of the earth being the birthplace of all living creatures. Some cultures refer to the earth as Mother Earth. Reading everything together, we have the following.
Ibere eiti iburo elui ayamo. Eiti ṣan omi ayamo. Ohun eiti orísun.
Translating this into English, it properly reads as follows. The beginning of the making of this, created, the owner or master of the molded life, of which the sprinkled water of the molded life, and that of the source, or the origin. So replacing the meaning of the broken-down translation of the original Yoruba explanation into grammatical and scientific English, it reads, in the beginning of the making of this, of which the owner or master of the molded life, created the heavens together with the earth. The Yoruba language, which is the original Hebrew, affirms the Bible's translation. If you're intrigued by this verse and would love to explore a breakdown of verse 2, kindly share your thoughts with us. Thanks for watching.